Olá, Erran Gabriel. Erran Gabriel veio de qual canal, meu querido? Viu pouco em qual canal? Vamos lá arrumar isso aqui. Tururururururu. Tururururururu. Deixa eu dar um pause aqui. Ai, cadê o povo para ajudar nas decisões? Deixa eu aproveitar que não tem ninguém aí. Eu acho e arrumar essas hashtags aqui. The enemy. Opa, within. Ô Chalé, obrigado pelos 50 bits. Olha que bituda. Eu já alterei essa capa, mas ele insiste em usar a capa do Spider-Man. Não vai ficar a capa do Batman. Olha ali. Deixa eu lembrar aqui, eu tenho que trocar a câmera de lugar para ficar aparecendo o código lá no topo. Webcam. E o meu lindo nominho também. Hello, Shilu. Nossa, foi rápido mesmo. Na hora que eu entrei, já não estava aberto mais. Tudo bem, Ale? Vocês estão bem? Oi, Pedro. Eu tive um momento de epifania hoje. Ia eu indo trabalhar. Saí com o guarda-chuvinha na mão porque tava chovendo, desagou aquela água. Eu coloquei uma meia do Yoshi dentro da bolsa. Porque pensei, bom, pelo menos se molhar os pés, eu troco de meia pra não ficar doente. Porque basicamente eu posso me molhar inteiro, mas se eu molho os meus pés, eu fico doente. É do mais legal que o plástico bolha. Eles estão em promoção, inclusive, se você comprar uma meia 10%, duas 15% e três 20%. Plástico bolha paga. Não, pera. Então, aí começou a chover mais forte no meio do caminho e o trabalho é perto daqui, razoavelmente perto. Jesus, matematicamente cronometrado. Aí começou a chover mais forte. Começou a me molhar daí, na verdade, bem, né? Molhou minha blusa. Foi forte a chuva. Quebrou meu guarda-chuva. Mas daí me veio a epifania. Primeiro veio o momento revoltes, né? Fiquei pensando, e tem gente que reclama de trabalhar, né? Que fala que tá cansado do trabalho. Mas ok. Cada cabeça uma sentença. Tá tudo bem. Mas depois eu me lembrei que quando eu era criança, a gente brigava pra entrar na piscina quando chovia, sabe? Aqui em casa, por exemplo, a piscina era montada todo verão. Era uma piscininha de 1000 litros, pequenininha, mas eu era criança, né? E minha mãe não deixava nadar com chuva. Mas aí quando eu fiquei um pouco mais velho, que eu tinha uns 10, 11 anos, eu tinha um amigo da escola e eu ainda continuo gostando de piscina, eu adoro água. E aí eu tava sempre na casa dele e lá no verão também montava a piscineira igualzinha a minha e coisa e tal. Eu tinha ele com o irmão dele, que eram meus amigos. E aí lá um dia tava calor pra caramba e a gente tava na piscina e começou a chover e a mãe dele deixava a gente ficar com chuva. Aí eu me lembrei que como naquela época eu ficava muito feliz de estar chovendo e eu estar na água de qualquer forma, né? E a gente vai, e o tempo passa, a gente vai ficando mais velho e daí a gente acha a chuva como uma forma de reclamar que você vai se molhar. Então, na verdade, eu não tenho que reclamar. Eu me molhei, mas tudo bem, faz parte. Eu troquei minha meia lá, guardei outra meia na mochila. Choveu tanto que a meia da mochila tava úmida, pra vocês terem uma noção. A minha mochila molhou. E por sorte a câmera que tava na mochila que eu carrego comigo sempre para gravar alguma coisa ou outra é a prova d'água. Mas choveu muito aqui. Mas a epifania é essa. Eu lembrei do momento que eu era feliz com chuva na infância e acabei ficando feliz mesmo estando me molhando e estando indo trabalhar e mesmo sendo adulto, tá? Eu acho que isso ensina a gente que mesmo nos momentos ruins dá para se tirar algo bom por mais difícil que seja. Resiliência. Gente, vocês não vão jogar? Entra aí, ó. O código FCH. Isso, bata no cabo aqui, você viu. Esse cabo tá com mau contato. FCHWFL. Foi colher na horta do Wesley e ficou lésbico. FCHWFL. Seu celular tá buferando a live. Ok. Agora ele liga o PC tem que atualizar. Quer ver? Oi, Marmon. Sit tight. Oi, Buga! Como é que você tá? Buga, você tá trabalhando já de novo? Eu vi hoje no seu Stories. Meu PC já tá ligado. Nossa, tá com tudo isso de atraso agora que ele xingou eu. Que bom, Buga, parabéns. Toma um café, Chilo. Ah, claro, Buga. Mando já pro céu. Mandei, Buga. Você pode ser gótica, ser punk ou skinhead. Tem que é Muhammad, tentando camuflar. Alá, meu bom, alá. Faça bem a barba. Arranque o seu bigode. Gaúcho também pode. Não tem que disfarçar. Faça uma plástica. Aí entre na ginástica. Eu salvo tudo no cartão pra já não ter esses erros, mas... Na verdade eu salvo no chip. Se o chip der pau um dia, fudeu. Vamos lá, gente. Episódio 3. Máscara partida. Oh, here she comes. Oh, here she comes. Nossa, que load enorme. Hoje eu assisti um vídeo de 10 minutos de Cyberpunk, comparando as duas versões entre Xbox One X e Xbox Series X, e ele vai mudando de um para o outro, não deu nem para notar a diferença, gente. Muito sutil a diferença, sério mesmo.
I wear the mask in order to protect this city. But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask. As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal. And all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend or foe?
Nice place you got here. Did it come with the vermin? Or did you add that yourselves?
It's a little run down, but the rent is right.
This everyone? Riddler said you had a luchador in the mix.
Bang! Oh, he came down with a case of the left behind. Oops.
We are the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was
Seu
someone
cabelo
we
tá com mau
picked up
contato,
after
Jesus.
Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felonry.
Criminal virgin, huh? I won't hold it against you.
We've actually crossed paths.
How?
I may have stolen a thing or two from Mr. Wayne. He has so much, I just didn't think he'd notice.
You got the toy we talked about, beautiful? Get the lady sparklies out of the safe, John. She ain't doing this out of the goodness of her heart like the rest of us. Brucey, be a doll and give Kitty a hand. I ain't touching that popsicle. I got some...
Sente na tela, senhores. Bem, ela olhou de cara feia pro Bruce.
Oh, let's get to... What are we doing?
Well, we're going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them. Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could. Help me lift.
Sente na tela, senhores.
This wasn't the original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change. Get his head in a good position. That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids, press the button, and scan away. Ugh, that's gross. What the hell did they do to him? And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This doesn't add up, Bruce. Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said. I know it's hard to lose a good friend, especially so suddenly. On to the next. I didn't... know what I'd be walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here. So, what gives?
No one told me you would be joining us either.
Can't say I'm surprised. Not everyone here's happy to see me. I knew Riddler before this. He was the one who initially hired me, and he wound up dead, so I'm not sure I have a lot of friends here.
You're not the only one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
Did you come back for me?
Yes, Bruce, because the world revolves around you. But, you know, I suppose there are worse people to run into.
You done? His peepers never looked so good. John, pay the lady.
Don't spend them all in one place.
You get the rest when we're inside.
That wasn't the deal I made with Riddler.
Take it up with him.
Harley!
Nossa.
You'll find I'm not disposed of so easily!
You overstepped when you left him, and now it's time to pay the price.
No. Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
You! You are a means to an end. When this is over,
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming, because a little rat told them. They was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it nearly caused the demise of Gotham's favorite luchador. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their insides suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
Do I look nervous to you?
Stop, wait!
Excuse me, peanut gallery? You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own two eyes. And I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Then, let's get back to work. If there's any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
Lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne, come here a second.
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches. We gotta look out for one another. Otherwise...
Hiya, Bruce. Guess you're clear. For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for ya. I know just about everything about Riddler's plan. But he kept one card close to his chest. The location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop. But look at this. And keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted. It's like he knew not to trust any of us. Go figure. This is where you come in.
Maybe you should call IT.
I don't know whether to laugh or hit you so hard your eyeballs fall out.
Oi, Adrian.
Riddler had a beef with his former employers, who were cooking up some very dangerous and super fun stuff at a black site lab somewhere here in Gotham.
And what is it we're after? This super fun stuff?
You ask a lot of questions. You know that? I've been able to piece together most of his plan, except where the black site is. You're gonna find the location. And when you do, maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
You're asking me to do something with little or no information to go on. And when I asked you for some kind of clarification, you dodge.
Bruce, did you see what just happened? I'm in charge here. That means when I ask you to bring me something, you deliver it. No questions asked. See, I ain't letting this laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So,
Valeu,
I want
Elder,
you
pelo
to
like.
head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
Como é que tá, meu
I
querido?
might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Road trip? With Bruce? I'm in.
Actually, I was thinking Catwoman. After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take it too.
I'll grab some snacks.
What's that guy's story?
Cat lady, are you more of a big turkey or a trumpet just informed by its girl? Why am I even asking? I'll bring both.
There's never a dull moment with John around.
Why do I get the feeling that's not a good thing?
Who's ready to hit the road?
Who you gonna tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You, Harley. But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet, innocent puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
I call shot.
I want that black site location.
Você acabou de pegar um sem ser repetido. Para de reclamar. Credo. Não, Kevin Bacon não. Aquele outro cara que faz o Duende Verde. Esqueci o nome dele. Puxa, que susto. Muito obrigado pelo super
I always
sticker.
thought the event
Popcorn.
Or was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
It's not the abode of a man who asked me to steal a Renoir, that's for sure.
Why don't you two go that way? Okay? See if anyone's around.
Come on, John. We'll go check the other side.
Minha.
Ah, ele é muito fora da casinha.
Waller.
Glad you answered. We need to talk. Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. Sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Thanks for the apology.
I'm trying my best here, Bruce. I hate to say it, but I underestimated just how ruthless and capable these freaks are.
William Defoe, ele
Being
mesmo.
inside, it's our best hope.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
Wait. I got the punchline wrong. Let me start over.
It's fine, John.
Riddler's eyes. They're a key to a door that lies somewhere in Gotham. And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to find it.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say, Doc, I'll have what she's having. We snooped around,
There's a police car nearby, but no officer in sight.
and it could really use a wash.
Maybe it's just placed there to scare off looters, but either way, we should be careful.
Okay, let's find a way in.
Just have to get through these
Meow.
boards.
Don't worry, I brought my key.
Let me give it a try.
Okay, share and share alike is what I always say.
Obviamente, né, Adrian? É a mulher gato, pô. Michelle Pfeiffer fazia isso já, o miau. Melhor mulher gato ever.
Who's there? Don't move! Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
Wanna explain what you're doing out
Que
here?
susto.
This isn't exactly.
Muito obrigado pelo super sticker, Shilu. A Purple Cat. Purple Cat. Purple... Ah, não, pera. Não, ela é a melhor. Mulher gato, com certeza. Não tem nem o que pensar. E o miau dela é muito... Miau. Inserte na tela, meus senhores. Peguem. Deixa eu pegar uma almofadinha aqui. Vai porque meu pezinho, que não ézinho. Igual hoje eu falei pra minha chefa... Ela, mas você trouxe outra meia? Porque eu tava molhado, daí eu trouxe uma meinha. Ela olhou no meu pé, ela, nunca isso aí é uma meinha. Eu falei, nunca as minhas meias são meinhas.
The Heights.
You know I'm friends with Jim Gordon. If you want to check on me, just call him up.
You think I'm gonna interrupt the boss and his family at dinner?
I don't know. Are you? Okay. Detective
Bullock.
Bullock, right. Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
Stay right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Oh, come on now, detective. We can work this out, just the two of us.
I disagree. Bruce freaking Wayne. Unbelievable. I'd even be working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough. But maybe this will make me look good with the boss.
Wow, you have dynamite in those fists, Bruce? That was wonderful! Can we wake him up so Bruce can do that again?
No, John. Let's go. He won't be out for long. Come on, let's get moving.
Foi o que deu pra fazer. Se eu fosse deixar o Coringa bater nele, ia machucar mais.
It's even worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Huh, sounds like you knew a very different Riddler than the one I met. I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
There's hope for everyone. I don't think any of us are beyond reach.
I know we've just met, but somehow I knew you'd say that.
You knew him best. Where do you think he'd keep any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the obvious, but it's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
Oh, I call the downstairs bedroom.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
Follow him, Bruce. I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
Handcart. Wonder what he was moving.
You gotta admire the ingenuity. It's a wonderful toy.
It's a wonderful way to lose your hand.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
There's something under here. Some kind of platform. This is where he built his boxes. That's odd.
E aí, Cass, como é que tá, meu querido? Bater Megan. Fox?
Let me help you out there, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
Ok, Sr. Push. Como é que tá, Cass?
Welcome to the maelstrom. Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life. pulling you down into its depths. You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, 1 foot in the grave until the second inevitably follows. You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler is hiding in here.
Tag do Morales no Twitter sobre Porto Rico. Por que sobre Porto Rico? Aquele jogo de ontem tá perfeito. Puta que pariu.
Tesla coils. This whole place is an electrical death cage.
If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
Work, sleep, death. A little grim.
A little
A mesa,
boring.
uma cama, caixão. Devem ter botões em todos os lugares respectivos, porque tem um botão na mesa ali, né?
To truly understand my mind, you must first walk a mile in my... Well, certainly you know the rest.
Be careful what you said on those.
O caixão deve ser a gaiola ali, ok. Eu não vi uma cama. Entendi, cara.
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried. Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
Walking on my shoes era a
He did say
frase.
something about a foot.
Tem que usar o sapato dele pra pisar. Então... You work, you sleep, you die.
Canned food, and lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
Tá meio por fora do que? Do Miles Morales?
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
That sounds positive.
Do Batman aqui está por fora? Você não teve nas outras lives, né?
To truly
Ele não pôs o
understand
outro
my
pé.
mind, you must first walk a mile in my... Well, certainly you know the rest.
I'm worried we're running out of time here.
I take you by night. By day, take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an elevator. I bet whatever we're looking for is down there. Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no. Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
We'll go first. Make sure it's safe.
Bruce, you care about me that much? And here I thought I was losing you to her. I'll be on the next one, so don't die before I get there.
He's something. Charming and unnerving at the same time. So, now that we have a moment, care to fill me in? Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce. What's going on?
I'm undercover.
For yourself? Isn't Bruce Wayne kind of always undercover? Or is it the other way around?
No, yes, I'm undercover working with a group called the Agency.
Partnered up with people, huh? Good to hear you've grown a bit. Sorry if I was a little rattled at the clubhouse back there. Wasn't quite ready to see your face again, but you look good.
Falando igual Arax.
Even with what looks like a piercing gone wrong. Not great or anything, but
Ó, só não esqueceram de traduzir, bicho.
you know.
You look great too.
I didn't say great. I said good.
Okay, duly noted.
Ah!
Now it's my turn. Why are you here? You're not really in bed with this pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't. Who knows? The world's a complicated place.
You're better than that.
You keep saying that. You're like a broken record.
Yoo-hoo! Can you two get a move on? Playing guard is getting pretty...
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
Fine. We've got a job to do.
Ciumentinho.
Let's just see what this is all about. Not a typical on button. This might hold the black site location.
Sente na tela, senhores. YOD.
Encrypted. Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use. Didn't Riddler carry one of these in Europe?
He did, but they were purely aesthetic.
USB drive. You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so... maybe not.
Your certainty is assuring. Here we go.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan. Timeout. Hephaestus protocol enacted.
The decryptor!
You know what Sanctus is, don't you?
I heard stories on jobs. Best I can piece together, their group up to... No good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well,
Desista e doe todos os seus pra mim.
Riddler's laptop. Harley still has it.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Why? Do I look like I need your help? You don't have the code to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone.
Caracoles.
Resourceful as always. Bye, Bruce. It's been fun. You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
Slow down a bit. You're coming out blurry.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands.
Para ela sempre me engana quando eu tento beijar ela.
Awfully bold move considering we just met, Mr. Wayne.
This is flirting.
Move, John.
Vai chutar a cara dele. Me dá esse pendrive.
Catwoman, wait!
Sorry, Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this my way.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk. Somewhere else.
Não. Ela sabe, ele não, né? E aí, Kuma? Tô bem, e você? Ele toma café igual o meu.
That's the stuff.
Só que sem cereja.
So, John, about the laptop.
You know, I'm the first guy who'd resort to stealing. From anyone. Anyone but her. But in a way, that almost makes it more enticing. But in another way, maybe I tell her, get in her good graces. Maybe I will. And maybe I'll do just that. Then she'd remember my name has an H in it. She always spells it J-O-N.
And how do you think Harley feels about snitches?
She told me to snitch. I think she likes them.
Well, maybe not. I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here.
Just thinking about her makes me feel like I'm floating. She's the most intriguing creature ever to grace me with a demeaning insult.
Which is great, don't get me wrong. But I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman. I'm only a little ashamed to say that dance had my pulse pounding.
What's your relationship with her?
Your real one.
Colocar um gosto dela, tem que tentar enganar ele.
I guess you could say...
Café triste eu vi.
She's my Harley. I'm not sure she's good for me, but I just can't seem to get away from her.
You stop right there, Bruce Wayne. I'm tearing up. Look at us, couple of weeping willies over here.
Drowning our sorrows in caffeine and sugar. If only Harley saw me.
Like, really saw me. The world's a crazy place, isn't it? I want Harley, and you want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I help you with Harley.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne. What did you do to make Catwoman purr? How can I get that with Harley? How can I make her see me?
You just need to be genuine. You're special, John. She just needs to see that.
So, be myself. I hear that a lot, but how can I be myself if I don't really know who that is yet? How did you know who you are, Bruce?
I've always known who I am. Something happened early on that made me what I am today.
Oh, I hope a moment like that finds me soon. Must be great to be who you're supposed to be.
I can feel someone a few layers deep, pacing like an animal in a cage. Just looking for something to start it.
The prison break.
Now maybe stick with being nice until you figure it out. People appreciate kindness, even Harley. Probably.
How does that even work?
Bond with her. Lend a hand with a problem she
I
has.
don't know, Bruce. I have a tough time just talking to her.
Oh, I've got an idea. Let's play pretend.
What?
You be Harley. Say something Harley would say.
That laptop is for my eyes only.
I see what you're doing. You want to talk about the laptop, okay. But I want to talk about Harley. We made a deal. She would say something like that, though.
Okay, now say something, date-like. Like we're out painting the town red.
Hi, John. I like hiking. Do you like the outdoors?
Boys, love me!
So what do you think? Pretty good, right?
It was perfect, John. Why did you think you couldn't do this?
Really? I guess I'm just a natural lady killer. Okay, hit me. Another.
What was your favorite thing about Arkham, Puddin'? For me, it was Sloppy Joe Fridays.
Bruce, this is just uncanny. Okay, here we go. I enjoyed the lights. They had a hum to them. Felt like a blanket. Fuzzy, even. I miss that on the outside. It doesn't feel as real here, you know? Out here, chaos seems to rule the day. It's loud and uneven. But you, Harley, you thrive on it. I could learn from that because I thrive on you. You're my light outside of Arkham.
It's beautiful, John. She'll be eating out of your hand in no time.
You think? I don't know. It felt weird to say. I really think I'm getting the hang of this. I'll start the next one. Your face has all the adequate face-like qualities one looks for in a face. Harley, I lobbed you a perfect pitch. You gonna swing or what?
John, sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine. A for effort, Bruce. I guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
Gosh, Bruce. Our talk really got me fired up to find myself. My true self. Plus, your Harley is spot on. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in. Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business. And because we're pals, coffee's on my dime. Bruce?
Vixe.
Jim?
Evening. Oh, it's good you're here. The last time I fired this up, you didn't show. Had me concerned.
What do you mean?
The agency convoy? All those freaks were in one place and you decide not to show? Oh, that ain't like you. You don't take time off. So what kept you?
Waller ordered me to stand down.
You're kidding! The nerve on her! I guess I can't really talk. We got there late. But then it was just Bane. He still beat us to a pulp and got away.
Is that all?
No. No, I got a favor to ask. Lucius Fox. I know he was your friend, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead. But I think he might have been up to some shady stuff before Riddler's attack on Wayne Tower. He might not have been the man you thought. Not entirely.
I knew Lucius Fox for years, Gordon. The man was a saint.
On the surface, maybe. There's more to the story. Riddler targeted him for a reason. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You could follow that stench all the way to Fox's employer. Look, just how much do you really know about Bruce Wayne?
I see where you're going with this, but you're on the wrong trail. Bruce Wayne is helping you.
Well, if he's helping us, he has a real funny way of doing it. At first, I thought Fox was at the center of it all. But there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang. And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne. Then I checked the video recordings. Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for, sloppy. And strike three? One of my officers gets bashed in the head while he goes into Riddler's old workshop. Wayne even dropped my name with Bullock, like I'd back him up. Dirtbag's got stones, I'll give him that. Bruce Wayne is dirty, and he's dangerous. Waller knows all of this happened, too, and she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor. I can't do it, but you can.
I know what it looks like, Gordon, but Wayne isn't dirty.
You're wrong, you know. His whole thing, it doesn't add up. Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it. I know your friend Catwoman's in town. Got a rap sheet that'll put her away for life. Maybe I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can move on her. I should have done this a year ago.
N, obrigado pela raid. A hora que você me mandou mensagem que estava abrindo live, eu não conseguia assistir naquele horário. Alguma coisa expert, putz, a raid tá bem na frente. Não consigo agradecer você, mas obrigado pelo follow. Sejam bem-vindos, meus queridos. Obrigado, N. Tem algum moderador aí pra dar um SHSO pra mim, por favor? Neme Expert. Ou nem Expert. Obrigado, querido, pelo follow. Tô bem, N. Só tô com um pouco de dor lá ainda no siso lá, mas já consigo comer.
Please, Jim. Don't. This is between you and me.
I thought you were better than this, Batman. As soon as I get back to the office, I'm sending out a task force after her. And you better not tell her we're coming.
He sounds like he's on a warpath.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
Waller was right to demote him. He's acting recklessly.
He's had his power taken away from him. Gordon was bound to lash out. You know, Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature. How much can you really trust her as an ally? I know how you feel about her. Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
We both want to take down the pact. That I know for
Arranquei semana passada aí.
Allies are in short supply these days.
Arranquei os dois da direita.
I know you've worked together in the past, but the circumstances are different. You know what must be done.
It's done, Al.
I hope Gordon doesn't take it personally. I'm afraid he will.
Tô nem aí pro Gordon.
Don't go, Gordon. I've got a city to save.
Please, Jim. You have to let me in.
I can't. Too much. I'm the best friend you have in spandex or whatever I see. You can trust me. It's
It's my mustache.
Obrigado, N. Obrigado mesmo. Apegue o incêndio aí na tela.
Father ordered me to save it.
Obrigado pela raid.
How dare she? It's a symbol of justice, like the little hammers judges use. You think I don't know that, the Batman? I've had it since I was a baby. I can help, Jim. I have sharp batarangs. Now, what if I grew a mustache for you?
Batman! Hi! Hello! So, John. My name's John. John Doe.
Incêndio na tela, gente.
Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
What did you overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, this is just... what a pleasure. So nice to finally meet you. It's just a handshake.
Não, eu tenho que ser diferente com ele pra ele não me confundir ou descobrir que eu sou o...
No.
Que eu sou o Bruce.
Jeez, this is Arkham all over again. I'm just such a huge fan of yours. And here you are, in the flesh. Looking for mentors.
Obrigado, N.
Role models. I've come across a few good candidates. You're Batman.
I don't take on students.
Now hold on. Before you accept, here's what I bring to the table. I can get you Riddler's laptop. All his secrets, right there. And the gang who attacked the convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point.
So, what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and give it to you?
Tá ficando complexo isso.
And this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks every once in a while can't be the worst thing.
That depends on what she does. If she hurts innocents, then I stop her.
Wow, that's... You really... This is what dedication looks like, huh? Well, if I get the laptop, there is no score, so win-win. Now, when you're on the job, what's the preferred method of extracting a target? Always rappelling in, or explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea. I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me.
Perdeu o incêndio, Adrian.
Oh,
talvez dê tempo, ó. PG 4V9.
I collect these. They mean a lot to me. This is gonna look great on my wall. Thank you.
Laptop. Behind the stacked deck.
I'll be there. Promise. Hope to die.
Ele vai trair o Bruce, então.
You won't be disappointed.
Mano, tá muito complexo. Tá muito complexo. Incêndio, mas você perdeu.
You speak, but all I hear are lies. You dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that, and with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me. As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Bane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful. Perhaps Wayne Enterprises could benefit from my efforts.
Impressive science, Freeze.
You'll notice I don't do anything ineffectually, Mr. Wayne.
Hear that, Freeze? Wayne, he's cut out for this life after all, huh? Huh. I never would have guessed after he shied away from beating the last man I suspected. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Bane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for him more. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this. Just think. Remember? Bruce! Really?
It appears your time is up.
What the hell is going on here?
No! Merely plugging the leak.
God damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation? You gonna get little business cards printed that say Detective Bane now?
Hey. Hold on. Damn it.
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the rats, and I'll deal with it. You can't be trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca!
You just killed one. I only shot him. Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
What do you want, John?
Right. A laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy.
E aí, Marcelo, como é que tá?
Office to get it. And it's all yours. Yep.
Ah, agora já era. Eu tava prestando atenção no jogo, Adrian. Não dá pra prestar atenção aí. Eu perdi um botão aquela hora que eu parei pra ler seu chat. E o cara morreu.
Yes, that was a good one.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley, what a surprise.
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
Sorry, we didn't have any luck.
And how has Wayne disappointed you this time?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You? You can't even keep these two from colluding.
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. Because I want to be. Because I'm being myself. The mole, Bane's men, you, maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. You have a problem, and I want to help.
You, time out. And you, we need to talk. Bruce, Bruce. This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on, you can do it. Think hard.
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no, it's John. You two are getting a little too close for comfort. So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone. So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Alfred, get a suit ready for drop-off.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Apparently not.
What happened?
Catwoman got here first.
Nossa, tá tudo cagado, gente. Caramba.
Hey, I was hoping you'd catch up to me. I hadn't had a chance to thank you for tipping me off about the GCPD. I didn't expect it. You really saved my ass. If it wasn't for you, the cops would have gotten the drop on me for sure.
You should have expected I would. I've helped you before.
And it surprises me every time.
Now I need you to help me. The laptop. I need you to hand it over. You proved your point.
Quite the coincidence that we find ourselves here again.
What do you mean again?
We're on top of the mayor's old office. Harvey's old office. Feels like 100 years ago, doesn't it? Since we had our first chase. So much has happened since then.
You're stalling. Give me the laptop.
Is that really the only reason you came here? You want it? Take it. You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Ah, o laptop já era o HD. Por que ele não voa para outro lugar?
Oh, come on. That was fun. I bring out that wild side of yours. The one you like to keep stuffed down in that suit. The side of you that's just aching to break free. Yeah, it's a little crazy. But isn't that what you like about me? We both like to live on the edge. It's where we find each other.
Maybe I liked it once. But the bad girl act, it's getting old.
And your good boy act is so fresh. Well, have a good night.
Puta que pariu o pendrive.
Selena. Why'd you do it? Run off at Riddlers like that?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler. On my own terms. For what they did to him. For what he did to you. 'Cause, 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 And just what are you offering me in return? You're a man of many resources. Make me an offer I can't refuse.
Okay, Selena. I'll give you what you want.
And what is it you think I want?
Something meaningful. With someone who has your back.
I've had you already. But who knows? I might be up for a repeat performance. Just promise to work with me. I'll stop playing games. We've had our fun, haven't we? And it seemed like, for a moment at least, you wanted more than that. I came back to stop Harley's so-called pact. The Eddie I knew would have wanted that. Anything else? Us? That's just icing on the cake. No pressure. Really.
Ele não conseguiu beijar ela até agora. Ai, aleluia. Inserte na tela, senhores. Eu não vou pegar esse decodificador. Chega de joguinho, tô cansado. Ela vai pegar o computador ainda de mim, quer ver? Inserte na tela, senhores. O-U-X-W-O.
So, I'd say it's time to find a black site, partner. We'll probably need our own supercomputer to get into his laptop. But something tells me you might know where to find one.
Come home with me.
What's at home?
You'll see.
Gostou da alma que deram pra ela no jogo, safado? Gente, é o Batman, pelo amor de Deus. O que vocês esperavam?
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce. This place. It's really you. Rich men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
The cave shields my tech from surveillance and gives me direct access to Gotham's waterways. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's so isolating. Like the whole world is just closed off. I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you. You're a bad influence on me.
Do you really mean that?
Don't let it go to your head. Being here
Hey, Chris.
with you. I came back to Gotham for a little redemption, but I didn't expect to find it next to you. It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be
Putz, eu tô com medo dela tá me
better.
enganando. Vixe do céu, sou iludido até nos
You
jogos.
maybe feel the same.
Ah.
I'm gonna kiss you now.
Se ela me trair, eu vou destruir a vida dela.
That's what I wanted. I've missed this. Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is? What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up? Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... And there I am, right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
I keep items from friends and foes. Reminders.
Never took you for the sentimental type.
I keep a memento from each of my cases. Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
Tea for two is served.
Alfred, thank you.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Seja's Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Access granted.
Bruce, whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The back computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
Beleza, Adrian? Até mais.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm impressed you felt close enough to someone to welcome them into the Batcave. And I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you. Difficult to take it back at this point. But, maybe you should keep an eye on the more valuable items down here.
She's important to me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a big step.
It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
Vocês chegaram a ver que tá saindo uma série sobre o Alfred? Por um acaso?
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can
Metal
read.
slime.
Let's see what he knew.
Invoices, schematics, design notes.
Os idiotas acham que estão seguros. São mais burros do que eu imaginava. Se acham que eu esqueceria do que eles fizeram, se acham que eu perdoaria, estou me aproximando agora. Eu sei quem é o fornecedor deles. Isso significa que sei para onde eles mudaram a operação doentia. Estão em Gotham, escondidos debaixo do nosso nariz. Bem, não por muito tempo.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
Oh no.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of things. We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
Finalmente mostraram que ele é gay. Finalmente.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
God, what is that? Human test subjects?
A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants. Agency.
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15. I'll tell you what I know.
Harley was asking if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selena.
Benefits of partners. Be safe, Bats.
You too. Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but you only have yourself to blame for this.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the floor!
Down, now!
Que ela fez, mano?
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Gordon, this is all one big
Shut your mouth and stay down!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
I look to you for answers, for comfort after my father's death. Instead, you're running with a new crowd. Criminals? I hope you understand why I had to do this. It makes me question everything you've told me my entire life. It wasn't easy, but it had to be done.
I don't get it. Having me arrested is completely absurd.
Knowing what I know, it'd be absurd if you went free.
What in the... Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid. Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always going to be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're going to run out of favors to call in. And when you do, there'll be hell to pay.
Oh, please, Gordon, stop embarrassing yourself.
Pretend all you want.
Officers,
I know.
please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power and you know it.
Waller!
Cansei dele, tô
I
irritado.
said
Don't do this!
dismissed.
Good riddance.
Really, Bruce? You would say that after all I've done for Gotham?
You tried to arrest me.
And I was right to. But you should be ashamed of yourself.
Leave, Gordon. Now. Time to go, Jim.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves. And
Agora ela, vai. Tá na sua vez, menino.
when you're ready.
I apologize.
Tô no meu momento de catarse
for
agora.
Calling the cops was a bit much.
Leave.
I said, get out.
Fine. I hope whatever it is you're trying to do, you don't die. Because I'm not showing up for your funeral.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard.
He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
Sente na tela, senhores.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they
São
set up
cinco, não
their
são
den, I
cinco.
would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
Makes sense. Why endanger anyone else when I have my own personal wrecking crew?
My thoughts, exactly. Look, for now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city. I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Sometimes you have to use bad people to do something good. Bicho. Tá bom, eu não devia ter xingado a filha do Fox, caramba. Ah.
Al?
São 6 tiros, tá certo.
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business, not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
No one's gonna die on my watch.
No innocent collateral damage.
No, just innocent
Tô com
people,
um pouquinho de
Bruce.
dor
I'll
agora,
have to keep everyone who
Marcelo,
runs
mas eu
that
tô bem.
facility out of harm's way. Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller.
Esse
Let her
osso
know
aqui
I'm
da
here.
gengiva tá doendo
At
ainda,
once.
cara.
Need to see what we're up against.
Aí eu como quando
Good
pega
idea. Remember,
nessa
you're
parte
able
onde tá
to
sem o
toggle the
dente,
thermal
dói.
imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al. Waller,
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
Cara, tá com o olho do Batman, ó, parece vampiro.
Huh. Project Locus. This is definitely the place. Bodhi Spa.
Good work, Bruce.
They weren't exactly being subtle. That appears to just be a patron. There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe guards. Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk. They're heading downstairs. The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
That access door is connected to the spa.
Starlight. Ficou legal. Meu irmão assistindo jogo de futebol, ele fica o tempo todo, vai morto, vai morto. Daqui a pouco ele grita gol. E agora, onde tem que ir? Opa.
I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce. That's some top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Waller, I need to go.
Now, why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley? Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
I could ask you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking.
Nossa, que susto.
I am a very
Obrigado, Tilo, pelo superchat. Tô isolando, por isso que você vê azul, vermelho e azul. Frio e calor.
My Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. Isn't that what John told me you found at Riddler's? The tidbit you and Harley tried to omit? I thought I'd have to break something to get it from him. But I think our friend likes to play both sides. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place? And do your best to be honest. Lies insult us both.
This is it. The black site Riddler wanted to hit.
So this is what Harley was trying to keep secret. She didn't know. Strange that you're here after a run-in with GCPD in an alleyway with the other rats. Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem. Well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Rise and shine. Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You did the right thing, telling me about the black site. But there's still something about you that gives me pause. Something that casts a shadow over your heart. Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
I'm not scared.
False bravery will not save you, Wayne.
Sim, maquiagem.
What is it now, Bane?
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. I tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he had
I sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle, and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered. And Bane, tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready. You're not going anywhere. You're in here. With me.
Plot twist. tô confusa.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy? Take no apologies? That sort of thing?
There's always another way. Killing someone isn't an answer.
The son of Thomas Wayne shies away from spilling blood.
Nossa, o filho de Thomas Wayne
You
correndo
are
de espirrar pouco de
who you are,
sangue.
Bruce.
Who do you think
Quem você pensa que eu sou?
A man out to prove to the underworld he's just as bad as his dear departed dad. Or there more to the story I should know? Hidden depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
Oh, come on. I'm more than just that.
We all have more to us, Bruce. You're not telling me anything I didn't already know. Did you forget I used to be a doctor? Went to doctoring school.
Meu Deus, estão comendo a legenda em português.
All for my dad. You got some of the same shades as him. And they all fell down to the deep to drown, to the dark to drown. He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe. Like nothing could hurt me.
You have a nice voice.
Might want to get those ears checked, Brucey. What's left of them. But it's nice to know I have a fan. Been running short of those lately. In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you? Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl. What's her face? Brittany? No. Tiffany. You remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic. How am I doing?
Who's that?
Oh, that's Rich. Nice try, but you're a book, and I read ya. I'm glad you have a friend in this world, Bruce. That's invaluable. Yeah, friends are great, except when you have to lose them. Laptop's gone.
What are you?
Yeah, shocker. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place, except maybe one. Or two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared. You and Catwoman. Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
Well, you seem to have made up your mind already. Guess one of us has to be the mole. But you've already cleared me.
Trying to make me second-guess myself ain't gonna work, sweetie. Nice try, though. John, get in here! When I told Puddin' I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You potential rat.
Have at it, John.
Harley, do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Admit it, you rat scum! You're the rat! Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
Do it again.
What?
Hit me again.
Take that!
You hitting him already? I'll let it play.
gun. Catwoman has to take the fall. Think about it, Bruce. Harley's gonna kill that
Vamos tentar fazer a lavagem do Coringa.
Who knows if she'll stop there?
John, you tried to steal it. You can take the fall. Harley cares for you. She won't hurt you.
Are you kidding me? She'd lance me like a boil.
Did you even stick up for me?
I tried, Bruce. I really did. I said it loud and clear.
Eu tento mentiras baratas com o psiquiatra.
You know Harley. She's not a mind reader. I'm not as strong as you.
I'm strong enough.
I'll get through this, Bruce, but I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you. It's either you or her. What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows. I gotta guess it was Catwoman. I went to the safe, but it was already gone. And you were right there talking to Harley, so... I know you care about her, but... yeah.
All right, time's up.
Perfect, because I'm done.
You got a confession? Great job, Puddin'. Who we hanging out to dry?
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me. Come on. Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay. Just like we talked about. Please.
It was me, Harley. I took it.
You were just starting to get under my skin. Too bad. I guess I do have to hurt Tiffany after all. And you, of course. I knew you had it in you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like, send this one to the great icebox in the sky. Well, Bruce, it's been fun. Bane, get him inside. You can let the cats out of the bag.
Bruce!
Bruce is in deep trouble.
Harley, be reasonable!
Why would I start now?
I can help. You need me!
Yeah, once you're an ice cube, I can use you to keep the vodka cold.
Wait! Harley, as great as this is as a punishment, not Bruce. You can't. He's my best friend.
Aw, Puddin', that's sweet.
So, maybe we can let him go? Live, at least?
Nah.
Yeah.
Be sure to send Tiffany a postcard from Antarctica.
Esqueci dela. Puta que pariu, vai ter uma bomba com a Waller. E sente na tela, senhores. Cara de quem tá chocado, só pra constar, tá? As decisões aqui foram muito difíceis. Muito. Ah, só tem mais 2 episódios. Vilões e Vaudeville. E a última risada. Galera que tá assistindo aí, que comentários vocês têm? N-Toth. Sério, o primeiro jogo é bem heróico e tudo mais, mas esse aqui tá totalmente estarrecedor, sério. Tipo, decisões complicadas demais de tomar. Deixa eu ver como é que tá o ranking aqui. Ezequiel primeiro, Shiloh em segundo, Kuma em terceiro, Nem Expert em quarto, Dani em quinto. A única decisão que eu não gostei foi da Tiffany. Eu acho que era melhor ter contado pra ela que ele era o Batman. Provavelmente ela teria ajudado com tecnologia e coisa e tal. Afastar ela não foi uma decisão boa, Shiloh, mas eu tava com raiva na hora dela por ela ter me entregado. E a Liana é tudo assim, né? Explore primeiro, pergunta depois. Foi difícil. Acho que desse jogo aqui foi a live mais difícil que eu fiz até agora. Tô sempre olhando a loja aqui pra ver se não entra com desconto o Walking Dead. Eu quero muito pegar aquele Walking Dead. Ah, agora mudou, você aperta o X. Eu já vou fechar também, Shiloh. Só parei aqui pra ver o Walking Dead mesmo. Eu quase não ligo o X. É só pra jogar alguma coisa muito específica, então... Aqui para resultados completos. Engraçado que não aparece aqui, bicho. Não aparece. Nova fronteira. Michone. Eu tô achando que não tem aqui esse collection, não é possível. Será? Se... Foi um dia puxado. Olha que eu te compreendo, viu? Na verdade, o Ring Fit tá se preocupando em... Galera que puder ficar na roxa aí, será que ela ia ajudar? Quem está falando, Chilu? Ah, provavelmente, a filha do Lúcio. Pessoal que estiver na roxa, fica aí pra gente fazer uma raid no canal do Paulo. O Paulo tá sempre aqui de Ghost, mas sempre tá aqui. Olha, ele não aparece aqui, mas que saco. Aqui. Não, sem promoção. Que ódio. 184 pila. Puta que fortuna. Marcelo, obrigado, meu querido. Bom descanso pra você. Eu tô totalmente viciado na série. Eu quero fazer live disso aqui quando acabar Batman. Isso aqui é uma obra de arte.
They really did a great job with this one. Yeah. Solid work. That was the best ending I have ever played.
Sem contar que eu não vi o final ainda.
Y'all are doing this justice.
E eles arrumaram todo o visual e colocaram legenda. E eu presumo que deve ter crownplay em todo o jogo. Bem, primeiro deixa eu só raidear na roxa e já finalizo a live, gente. Vamos lá. Nem lembro como que é. Raid. Raid PGC underline gamer. Deixa eu ver se foi. Vamos lá no PGC. Obrigado a todo mundo da roxa. Bora de raid lá. Gente da vermelha, obrigado. Obrigado, Chilu, pelo superchat. Obrigado, galera, que ficou aí até o fim. Ah, ele não pode usar essas músicas. Jesus não aprende. Beijo pra vocês. Vou rodar a vinheta e amanhã eu tô de volta, beleza? Precisando de mim, tô pelos grupos aí. Bom descanso pra todo mundo e fui!